Hi friends, it's Terry Stewart, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome to some celebration creativity. So I've been making some cards using products from the celebration, the July to August 2022 celebration flyer, and I want to share them with you. So today I'm going to share the first one, and then over the next several weeks I'll share, I'm thinking maybe twice a week, so I have a lot of cards to share. So are you ready for some stamping fun? If you are, I'm going to move the camera, look away because the camera's moving. You're going to see my big ceiling, my big white light, and probably my big head. Let's see, okay. Oh, there we go. All right, I think it's all in the frame. I'm going to try to find myself here on Facebook, so if anybody joins me, that maybe you'll say hey to me and I'll know you're here. Okay, there. Alright, so let me pull this down closer to me. Let's see, did that work? Yeah, a little bit. Alright, so celebration, that's going on now, July through August. We only have 4 more weeks of celebration. And I wanted to flip through here and tell you a little bit about celebration. So with every $50 order, you can pick something from this flyer. Stamp set or dies. And this Rings of Love, which is what I'm using today. And this coordinates with the ringed with nature in the mini catalog, which I'm going to show you. So this is what we're using today, the DSP. These are sold out. The pool party and seafoam card bases and envelopes sold out. The stylish sketches, I'll have a sample for a card for that. Be showing that shortly. And this silver and gold. I've been loving this DSP. Woohoo! This is with a $100 order, and it's a 17 stamp set. Oh, that's a lot of words. This is sold out. The tree lot dies. Super cute. If you're lucky if you got it, it's gone now. So these products are while supplies last. And also this Wonderful World. This is also $100 with purchase. You get the stamp set and the coordinating DSP. And I'll have a set to show you. Yeah, but then I have a card to show you with that, and I love it. So if you host and get a $300 show, you get this perfect pomegranate stamp set for free. If you join during the celebration, join my team, Stampin' Up! It's going to give you this free planner, notebooks, all the doodads to go with it, and a free stamp set, exclusive stamp set for that planner. If you have any questions, hit me up. You join for $99. You pick $125 worth of items. Pay tax, no shipping. It's a great deal. Hit me up if you're interested. So, Rings of Love DSP. This is what I got for free. I made a $50 purchase as a demonstrator, and I got a discount. So hey, it's a 2-for. So that's another great reason why to sign up and be a demonstrator now. But it has all these patterns. It's got these little birds, this acorn, these little houses, which I haven't made anything with them yet, but I'm going to. Florals, more florals, kind of a poinsettia. And then it has these trees, which coordinates very well with the birds. And this ringed pattern with trees, which goes really well with the ringed in nature set. Because it has a die cut. I'm going to show you that next. It's got this, and I love these little mushrooms. This checks. What else do they have? Big, kind of almost like a mosaic, big pattern, and this watercolor florals, and kind of a watercolor background. So anyway, it's very versatile. It's got seasonal stuff in there, not so seasonal stuff, beautiful images. So in the mini catalog, this goes through July. We call this the holiday catalog, but it is more than the holiday. On page 62, this is Ringed with Nature, and that paper, the DSP, the free DSP, coordinates it. You can see the rings, the tree rings, the acorns, the poinsettias, the houses, and then it has these other images. The cool thing about this, if you buy the bundle, you'll get the paper for free. So everything will coordinate. And this comes with dies and an embossing folder. It's a hybrid embossing folder, so it will die cut and emboss at the same time. It's really, really cool. And the set, if you notice some of the words, can go for, Christmas, thinking of you, a happy anniversary, get well, love and warmth. So I think it not only has little hearts for like Valentine's Day, it has Christmas, images and words, and fall. You can do these rings, tree rings or acorns. So it just has a lot of, I think, very versatile stamp set. So that's enough of the catalog. And here's the project for today, which features that Ringed with Love DSP, these little birds. I just love them. And I paired it with a 3D embossing, the Fern 3D embossing, and then some words, and just a few little embellishments, and I think you just have this really cheery card. So this was a card that my stamp club did last month. So my stamp club members came, and this is what they came to my house. I had this prepared for them. All they had to do was stamp and assemble. This is one of the cards. We actually had 4 other projects. And so if you'd be interested in being a stamp club, one of my stamp club members, you can get this kit. Now you can be in person. If you live in Central Maryland, I'd love to have you at my house. If you live not close by, but would still be interested, then I certainly would love to have you in my club. Still, we can do a long distance. I will just mail you the kit and you use your own stamps to assemble. So this, we're going to put this together. We'll put the paper down, lay this this embossed. So I took a piece of Night of Navy cardstock and I ran it through my cut and emboss machine with this Fern 3D, and it has very deep, it's a 3D, so it gets a really deep impression. So I think you can kind of see, and they're vary. So some are lighter in the background and some impressions are deeper. So that's in the annual catalog. It's part of the Nature's Prints suite. So for our stamping, let's start stamping first and then we'll assemble. So I'm using from the Inspired Thoughts, I did a hello on my sample, but for this card I'm going to make a little difference. Make it a little different. I'm going to do thinking of you on your special day, and then on the inside it's time to be remembered, to feel appreciated and know you're celebrated. So this is another great set that covers a variety of occasions. It has peace, like a Christmas, peace, joy, and love. Thank you, congratulations, healing thoughts, sympathy, more Christmas. So this is one of my go-to sets, and I've been using it quite a bit. So I'll be stamping with Night of Navy that coordinates with the DSP, the colors in the DSP. And thinking of you, I'm going to do on this small piece of white. If you go to my blog, stampinghair.blogspot.com, I'm going to have all the ingredients and measurements, so you can go check that out. Let's see, I can't get my head over here, so let's see if I can get this stamped straight. There we go. Oh, pretty good. Pretty proud of myself. All right. And I'll be posting this over to YouTube, so you might want to go and check that out and subscribe so you can get reminded whenever I go post some new videos. Cool. All right. So now that's all the stamping, and we can start assembling. I'll put this aside for the second and bring this piece out. So I am just going to overlap this just a little bit. So I'm putting my DSP on that center line, and I'll place this. I'll use my grid paper to keep it going straight, not catawampas. So I'll just put a little bead of glue right in here. Maybe I'll come back. That embossing folder is a little bumpy, and I will want to get into all the grooves. So I'll line it up on the bottom, make sure, and just follow my grid lines to keep it straight. So we'll let that set for a second and adhere. And I'll bring out this, and I'm going to trim this, and I want to leave some room for my embellishment. So maybe I'll just trim it down to there. And to flag it, I'll just cut right up the center, kind of eyeball where the center is, cut in, and then from the corners, cut to the middle. This is a trick I learned at a Stamping Up event. The concept artists gave that little tip, and then it's been very useful over the years. Alright, so now I think this is dry enough, and I'm going to bring in this baker's twine. Now this is white baker's twine. It doesn't come this way packaged anymore. The packaging has changed, but it is still baker's twine. White baker's twine. Oh, let's getting all, what is going on here? There we go. So I'm, and it doesn't come like this where it has folds in it. It's on round spools, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm just running my nail across those fold lines to straighten them out. And I'm gonna tie a bow. Now, who knows if I can do this while I'm live, because that's always a challenge. Hi, who's ever joined me? Hi. Thank you for peeking in on me while I explore some creativity with these celebration items. I'm just having a blast with them. All of them. The DSP, the stamps, and I got more coming. I'm really excited. I placed an order the other day because I was running low on some supplies, and lo and behold, I qualified for more celebrations. So I have the hippopotamuses coming, and I'm sure that's going to be fun to play with them. Okay, so now we can put our, leave that there. Yeah, that looks about right. Bring in my liquid glue again. Look at that background. I mean, you could even use the back of this that way. I mean, it's beautiful, beautiful paper, very versatile. I can't say enough about how pleased I am to be playing with this, these celebration products. And I will post a shopping list if you want to recreate this project and you want to use the ingredients I use. There is a ingredients shopping list, so make sure you look for that. It's on my blog, and I think on YouTube I'm going to have it in the description below, so check down in the description so you can recreate this and make one just like I did. So I'm going to put this in the inside, and I'm going to do one more thing a little differently. I want to add some shading or sponge daubing to my gradient. So there's time to be remembered and appreciated. See, this is not holding as well as I would like. It's just maybe I need to hold it for a second and not rush this process. Hey Susan, thanks for joining. I'm watching me create over here. So I am going to be doing some daubing, sponging the edge. I think that it just needs a little, I thought it just needed a little extra color on this, especially now that it's a little bit larger than I used for the hello, So I'm not worrying about how neat I am, and just want to add some color to this. Maybe just stress it a little bit too. I think that looks nice. Okay, and then some dimensionals, some mini dimensionals. I don't think I can make a card that doesn't have dimensionals. I might be incapable. Okay, I have done it, but it's rare. I really have a thing for dimensionals. And that means I have these little covers everywhere. Just when I think, I'm like, oh, all the covers have been thrown away. All the covers, I'm cover free, the dimensional cover free. Then one pops up, raises its head. Okay, I think right about there looks nice. And then the last little touch of embellishment, I have these fine sparkle adhesive back gems, and I'm going to use these. I think are pale papaya maybe, but I think they're yellow enough that they will work. Let's twist a little bit of my putty end, dab that down, and I'm going to pick up a large one, and I'm going to stick that right here in the middle, and then I'm going to pick up another little one. Ooh. That there, and then another, that one there. Is that about right? I have to move it. That's my OCD kicking in, that it's gotta be further down. What do you think? There. Okay, now I'm happy with it. Okay, so there's my card. One says hello, one's thinking of you. Which version do you like? Do you prefer the original or the thinking of you with a little bit of sponge daubing? I think I prefer the one I did today. Anyway, check it out. Check out my blog. And if you have any questions, hit me back. You want to place an order, I'd be happy to help you with that. And until next time, remember, stamping is fun. Bye.